Hey, I'm China DeVoe, and welcome to the Google Hangout. Yeah, this is that great sorry, I'm just getting so excited. It's that Grape Juice TV, and we are live on a Google Hangout. Now, the woman I am about to introduce is a bona fide force. 51 million records sold worldwide. Grammys, VMAs, BET Awards, you name it, she's done it. This summer sees the release of her highly anticipated album, which is self-entitled. And she's here to talk to us about that today. Ladies and gentlemen, the people in my hangout, her anticipated fans, please put your hands together for my beautiful and talented guest today, Miss Ciara. I'm okay. With you too. Yes, double up, double up.
Hi. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Welcome to London.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
You've been very busy, I see, shopping in Topshop.
Yeah, I've murdered Topshop. Literally, I literally had so much fun just shopping and catching up on what's happening in there.
Pretty much.
Store's pretty awesome.
Now, how does it feel to be on a Google Hangout? We're live right now.
This is really cool. I like it.
Now, the word to say is amazing, personally, because when we put the word out for this, people went crazy.
Yay!
So, yeah,
I have the best fans ever.
We do.
I know one face that's centered on this Google.
You do?
Yeah, I think I do.
I think, do you know what? Before you came in,
Hi.
Hi.
before you came in, I was asking them who's your biggest fan, and they were all like holding their stuff up and trying to find someone out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, saying that they know a face. Maybe we've found someone. I don't know. Now, not only do we obviously have Ciara with us, we obviously have 6 of your fans that have actually won the chance to be here with us. So we're going to catch up with them. But we are live on a Google Plus Hangout. So everyone that is launched in online, make sure you're getting involved with the hashtag on Twitter, which is C Squad UK. So make sure you're getting involved and having a chat with us.
Yeah.
Ciara, we have a lot to chat about, including your brand new album, which is self-entitled, Ciara.
Yeah.
Due for release on July the 9th, internationally.
July 8th.
To do, that's the most exciting bit because we
you get it
exclusively.
first.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah.
But we'll get onto that soon. What would you say makes this album so special?
Well, I feel like this album is special for maybe because of the place that I'm in, mentally and creatively. I've just really kind of tapped into a place that I've never tapped in before in the creative process. And I feel like I'm just living my life in a way like never before. And so all of that kind of makes this experience really special. And then the fans, I mean, this is really for the fans, you know. And I'm at a place where I'm so comfortable, and that feeling feels good. So it's kind of like, it's just about letting go, just enjoying life. Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of people on this album, including the likes of like Rodney Jerkins, Dark Child, Mike Will. But the one collaboration that everyone is talking about is Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And you've got the track coming out, which is I'm Out. How did that collaboration with Nicki come about?
I actually was on her song on her album called I'm Out, and she returned the favor for me. I'm sorry, my song on her, my bad. My song on her album was called I'm Legit, and then she returned the favor by coming to my party and hopping on I'm Out. So it was really that simple, you know. It just was a very organic connection. And when she called me, I was there, and vice versa.
See, when I listened to the track, I got this feeling of being this strong woman after. Like, yes, I am powerful, I'm this, I'm that. And also on your website, you've got a place where people can upload pictures, feeling sexy, and just feeling good.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the sort of feeling you wanted people to feel?
You know what? It's about interacting. It's about, you know, giving the fans a tangible experience, but also beyond that technical part of it. It's just like for my ladies to represent, and the fellas too, and my queens. You know, you can all represent and just be in a very festive spirit and, you know, post up your sexy pictures, but, you know, and have fun.
What would you say the song aim is for people to feel for?
This song is definitely, it's kind of like taking a breakup and finding the positive light in it. So as opposed to like being down, like be excited about your future, like be excited about who you are, celebrate yourself, you know, and be proud of yourself, like for being strong and being, if you had to say I'm out, you know, like be strong about that. What is that? Is that someone's phone?
Yeah, they're notifications. I did tell them to turn them off, but you know.
Yeah.
Who's got their notifications on, guys?
Somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, turn them off. I did say.
Not me.
Yeah, but it's really about celebrating, you know, celebrating yourself, you know, and feeling good. You guys are going to get it with those phones over there. Phones on silent.
Turn the phone off.
Oh dear. He's getting serious.
Cassie, I love you.
Hi. Bad boy.
So when you and Nikki got in the studio and you were making Out, did you expect it to come out how it did?
I expected, honestly, for her to murder it. I did, and she did just that. You know, she was the perfect fit for it. It definitely wasn't about getting a guy in there. It was like, this is who I want. I know this is what I want. And she delivered.
Did you expect it to be as powerful as it was?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, actually. I don't ever like saying yes, yes, yes to something like that, but I believed in it.
Now, just to remind everyone that we are live, so make sure you're getting involved on Twitter and using the hashtag CSquadUK. Wicked initial, by the way. C is always the best.
Absolutely.
So make sure you're getting involved. We're live on Google+, Ciara's website as well, and also that grapejuicenet.net. Now, I believe we have a question from the Hangout from one of your first fans.
Cool.
Who is Bria. Bria,
Awesome.
have we got our question ready? Bria, can you hear me, my love?
I don't think Bria made it. I think you might have to
Bria's
go to
not
the
here?
next one. Yeah, she's
I had Bria here earlier.
she's late to our body party.
I've got a
She's late
question.
to the
I
body
saw
party.
someone say Bria did something earlier.
Yeah, okay, fine. We'll skip to Patrick. Is Patrick around?
Hello,
Hey,
Hi.
Patrick.
super turned up.
That's who I knew. I was like, I know him.
I'm super
Hi,
turned
Patrick.
up. Hi. So the question I have is that we all know that you've been so private with your life until now. You're talking about your boo future. What brought the change?
I think it just really, that phone, I'm going to kill whoever's phone that is. For real, for real. Honestly, it's just the place that I'm in. I'm in a very comfortable place. And, you know, I've realized that I have to live my life for myself. And I honestly feel so happy and feel so good about doing just that. Like, it's kind of like, it's just necessary to live your life for you. And I feel like that's the way for you to really have, to really be able to make something, to have a healthy relationship. You have to be able to do normal things. So I'm in a place of understanding what I feel is something that I could do for myself. And, you know, I'm very happy that I chose to live my life for me, and it feels really good.
I'm curious, what are some of the normal things that you two do together?
Well, we're very silly. I don't want him to kill me, so I don't want to say anything crazy, but we go to the movies, we go eat, we enjoy music, listening to music. I don't know, simple things. I'm gonna kill these guys over here too. Y'all
They're
got me.
wilding out.
They're moving around like crazy over here. I'm like, yeah, but we go to the movies, we go eat, we go on dates. It's so fun actually, just to like, because I've always been so private. It's really fun because he's really an awesome guy. So.
Do you ever do
cool
that dance
things.
from the video?
Huh?
Do you ever do that dance from the video? I was always so impressed with that. I was like,
Hey.
Well, I mean, what do you think?
that's all I
Thanks, Patrick,
got.
for your question.
Thank you.
So, with your current single at Present Body Party, that video is amazing. When I first watched it, and I'm sure with every other female and guy that watched it, you've got this thing that you do with every one of your videos that you have a power that you can put on some sweats, throw up your hair, and still look amazingly hot.
Thank
and
you.
just work it. Would you say that that's very important for a female to do?
You know, I've kind of embraced this whole concept of baggy is the new sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And I still like to wear fitted things. I like to wear my shorts. I like to do all that. But I think there is something very powerful when you can, like, rock without having to, like, where you can do, like, you know, how do I say this? Like, where you can give a sexy vibe without having to necessarily, like, drop it all. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like to, you know, have my moments. But, yeah, it's about the balance for me, you know, especially with this video. I didn't want it to be, the song is a very sensual record and it gives off that energy, but I also didn't want for that to be misconstrued that that's the only energy that that record is about. You know, it's also about you having a good time with your friends, and you know, yes, you may be body to body. You can have. It's just like, it's fun. It's like about the balance of fun and sensuality, and I always think that's important. You know, like I don't want to go overboard on it.
I was going to say, because most of your videos are quite choreographed and they're very well structured. How would you say that the concept for this particular video came about?
This video, which I did with Director X, it was really, you know, also me and my choreographer, Jamaica, we worked really close together, and we just wanted to make sure, you know, again, that we kind of brought back that original feeling of like when guys weren't too cool to dance with a girl in the club, you know, the slow grind moment, the feel good energy, having a good time, like, and it being authentic energy.
Stand up on a wall and just...
Yeah, like, it's like, let's really kind of like go back to the place where people didn't really care so much. Like, it is fly for a guy to like rock, you know, with the girl. Like, it is cool, like, you know, yeah, you know, so it was a little bit of that inspiration in it.
What was the message you wanted people to take away from Body Party?
The message I wanted was for you to have a good time. It's just as simple as that. Yeah, I want you to have a good time. I want you to feel good. I want you to have an experience. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Hopefully you'll spice up, maybe you and your love will spice up your body parties a little bit more too, you know?
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn that dance that you do in the video, like each part of it, because I think every female is, to be honest.
Hilarious.
You feature a lot of people in the video, including Ludacris, Jazzy Faye, Trinidad James. But there is a special guy that you feature, which Patrick touched on, which is Future, your upper half.
Yeah.
Now, obviously you touched on being a bit more open with your personal life and why you've done that. What made you decide to put him in the video? Because obviously I know you worked quite closely with him making the song. But what made you...
We actually both talked about it, and it just kind of felt right because he's actually on the song as well. And it only felt right. If I was going to do that type of scene the way that we had, which was still kind of weird. When you think about it, it was only right that it was with him. So
yeah. How would you class the difference in being so public? Because obviously from being so reserved to now being so public.
You know what? It's a free feeling. You know, I used to be so concerned about what people would think, and you know, I used to be afraid of so many things, and I feel like the only way you can give yourself a fair chance at anything is like embracing it and, you know, being free and comfortable within your skin and what you're doing. So, you know, what is going on?
They're screenshotting you.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it's the best thing that I could have done, you know, because again, I'm living my life for me, and that's it's a very great feeling. And then I'm also with the person that makes me feel really comfortable to do that, and that matters too. I think timing is everything, you know. Sometimes you do things for a certain reason to learn from them, and I definitely learned a lot from how I did things before. And yeah, I just feel good living my life my way.
Do you think this industry, or any industry really, is one that you should keep your personal life personal and business to business?
I think you definitely have to keep, you know, a good bit of it to yourself, you know, because at the end of the day, we are normal people, and, you know, with fame or without fame, that's what you do. You know, you protect what you have, you protect your love. So I do think that's important, you know. I just don't think it's healthy to hide something that feels so special to you and that you're proud of, you know, and I really understand that now more than ever.
Well, everyone reacted so well to the video anyway, and obviously everyone loves seeing you so happy as well, because you seem so just so happy in yourself. So seeing that reaction to everyone with the video, how was your reaction to it?
Well, it's always good when, you know, fans and people like what you do, and when they, you know, when they enjoy what you put thought into, you know, it's definitely special, definitely cool. And in this case, of course, because I was with my love, you know, I remember watching and going through the editing process, and I was like, like, it was really real when I actually saw like the bedroom scene in particular. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I was like, I had a process I had to go through myself, because I'm like, this is really real. Like, now, don't get me wrong, it's not the full glimpse of what happens, but it was a taste of it. And that was like, I was like, woo! But, you know, it just feels good, you know, more than anything, for people to enjoy the creative movement, you know, the music and all that good stuff.
Good stuff. Moving on to your body in the video, you look amazing in it as well. I know
Thank
I keep
you.
complimenting you, but you deserve it. Regine, tell me about how you work on your body in general, because I know you're an amazing dancer as well as a singer. So how does that work?
Well, it's funny because lately I've been on a different kick.
Okay.
I've kind of been on like the not working out so hard kick, but just not overindulging. Like I eat the things that I want to eat. I just don't overdo it. And I make sure that I don't go too long without training. Whenever I'm like in a really intense preparation for something, I train like 4 to 5 days a week. But lately, like even when I got ready for Body Party, I only trained like probably 9 days out, which is like weird for me. It feels crazy, but I'm kind of also, again, within living my life, I think sometimes I've been living my life a little too much too, that I'm so lazy to go to the gym the next morning. But also it's about balance, you know, and just not overdoing that good stuff, like not overdoing the good food eating, and drink tons of water.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. That's really the regimen. If you want to get fit and get, you know, everything together, just enjoy yourself. At least that's my thing.
I'm gonna take that on because I'm not a gym person. So
just have fun.
Everyone at home needs to get onto it. You know, make sure you're writing it down and make sure you're on Twitter, getting involved. The hashtag #CSquadUK, and just get involved. Get on Twitter. Just make sure you're knowing about it. I know we have another Hangout question. We're gonna go to DJ. DJ, have we got DJ around?
I don't think he's here. I'll go for him instead, though.
Go for it.
Okay. So, hi, Ciara. It's Theo here.
Theo.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, Backseat Love was recently announced as the 11th track on the iTunes version of Ciara. Is the deluxe edition going to be announced in the coming weeks?
There's a lot of things that are going to be announced in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about Backseat Love, the track?
Yeah, Backseat Love was produced by the Underdogs, and I co-wrote that with them as well as some really amazing writers. But this record is very hard-hitting. It's super swaggy. It's got a real feel-good vibe to it. The beat thumps super hard. And yeah, I think you're going to play it over and over and over.
And you announced that you're going on tour this summer, as well as performing new songs from Ciara. Are you gonna? Do you plan on performing some fan favorites from past albums, like "Tell Me What Your Name Is," "Echo," and "Like a Surgeon"?
You know what? I will consider that. Even though they weren't singles, there's some songs of mine that were like my favorite, and I actually have a few songs that weren't singles that I know I want to perform. So I will consider a few of those that you named as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Talking about the album, released on July the 8th here, self-entitled Ciara.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to be titled Ciara at the start though.
Right.
It was going to be titled One Woman Army. What was the transition for that? How comes it changed?
Well, when I first started the record, I was in a different place. Then I ended up growing into, as I was making the records and releasing the songs to the world. Kind of personal, but also creatively. You know, I just started out with one vision, and then as I kept recording and releasing songs, I just started to kind of find a new energy. And Body Party was kind of like the start of that, and that kind of like set the tone. And it was a clarity moment for me. It was like, okay, the light went off. I know exactly what I want to do. I know what vibe I want the setting I want my album to be in, and everything. So it just was kind of like a natural feeling. It was really, really organic. It only felt right. And I feel like this journey that my fans are taking with me, or about to take with me, musically and just in general, it's me. I've been very fortunate to have had success over the years, but I feel like out of all my moments, you know, and the songs I released, my fans still haven't really had a chance to know me. So it's just really about taking a journey with me, Ciara. So yeah, it was only right.
What would you say the thought in your mind was when you were creating One Woman Army?
Well, you know what's so funny? I had to also say that the One Woman Army movement still exists.
Yeah.
I still am a one woman army. I still am very, you know, I'm a strong woman. I am an independent woman. I do also believe you can't, all my independent ladies. But I also believe you can't be over independent. And that was the thing that also when it came to love, you know, like in the song One Woman Army, which you will probably hear one day, I said, I put my heart out on the front line. I took a bullet. I've been shot down. I said, what did I say? Only a soldier can have me now. If you can bring it, what are my words? Let me try this one more time. I put my heart out on the front line. I took a bullet. I've been shot down. Only a real man. I need a real man by my side. Only a soldier can have me now. So it was kind of like putting in the universe, you know, the direction that I want to travel in with that part of my life. So personally, that's where I was. And then musically, I was also kind of like, I knew I had an idea of exactly what I wanted to do, but I finally found it as I was going and going and going. Yeah.
And what about Ciara? Where would you say you are with that right now?
Right now, where I am with my what do you mean?
The name.
Oh, with the name? No, it's me. It's really simple. With Ciara, you know, I am who I am. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. I feel like take it or leave it. You know, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but I'm good with myself. And I'm very comfortable within my skin. Yeah, and I'm living my life my way. And that's really cool.
That's a good place to be.
It's a great place to be.
Now, when I think of you, I think of the old school Ciara, from Goodies to 1 2 Step. That era of music that I personally still think is a great era that's still missing in the music industry. That crunk pop, that sort of Pablo, that sort of music. I loved it. You still have it. I hear it in all your music now.
Yeah.
With your new album, are we going to hear some of that sort of music?
Well, you know what's so funny is back in the days, they used to, I did it, the first song, Goodies, was what you call crunk and B, but my other records that I released after it weren't. And I used to get so frustrated because people will always say I was something of crunk and B and that all my music was that. However, the energy of what that was, I definitely feel like you'll be able to identify with that feeling on this album, you know. But again, it also is, I've evolved, you know, and I've evolved. I've been through some things. I have more wisdom. I have, you know, more experience. So I feel like you will feel that old energy, but with the new twist and the new day version of where I am.
What track on the album do you think is going to surprise you?
I think they're going to love Where You Go, which features Future. I think that from what both of us did, it's nothing like what we've done before. And also with him, he is different. Like he has such a wide range, which I think is so amazing. But this record is definitely different. I think you won't expect us to do what we're doing on the song, or us to have went in the direction we went in. That's one song. The song DUI, I think, is another song too that the fans are going to really like. They're going to really enjoy. I don't know if it's unexpected, but the energy of it, the title of it, may not be what you think it is. But yeah, it's really sweet.
What energy would you say those tracks have?
Where You Go has a very sweet. It has a feeling of love. It also has. It's like a what is that? You get a euphoric feeling from that record. Like it takes you to a place. You get like a really cool feeling over you. At least that's what I feel. And then also just the track too. Like Mike will produce it, and I think you won't expect it being something that he did too. So it's really cool. And then with DUI, you are going to get a sensual feeling, but also you're going to get a feeling of love as well on that. And a very yeah, those are, I'm trying to find the best words for it, but it definitely will take you to a place as well.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
If you could pick a track on the album that best describes you at the moment, what one would it be?
The track that best describes me, I'm super turned up.
That would be you at this present moment.
I'm super turned up. Well, I'm super turned up. Not only the song, I know my fans have heard that song, but just the title, Super Turned Up. Like, it can go many ways. You can be super turned up on anything. I just with the title alone, like, I'm just super turned up about life. I'm super turned up about my album. I'm super turned up about love. I'm super turned up about a lot of stuff. Yeah, so it's the best title.
Amazing. That like we were saying earlier to your fans, that we don't have that kind of saying in the UK. Like every American is saying it, and it's so cool. We don't have that sort of super turned. When we say it, it's just like, oh, that don't sound the same.
It sounds
I'm
crazy.
sure the fans are going to agree. Like we were trying to say earlier.
Try it. Can you try it? Say I'm super turned up.
I'm super turned up.
Exactly.
He doesn't say the same.
Because you go turn up.
Turn up.
Yeah, I'm super turned up.
Super turned up. See, it doesn't sound the same.
It's not bad. And then once you get like really comfortable, you'd be like, yeah, girl, I'm super turned up. Like,
super turned up.
Exactly.
See, I've got
See?
it. High five.
High five.
But guys, you've got to kind of think of something for her to say. So you've got a British thing to say and then go back to
Yes.
States, and then you've got a British thing to go with.
Absolutely. I
So-
have a couple of things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the accent already. It's already going.
It's really rubbish, but whatever. I try.
Oh, you've got it. I like it. It's good.
Thank you.
If you could, I'm going to ask her quite an unfair question. It's a nice
Okay.
question.
Uh-oh.
It's a nice question.
All right.
If you could add a track to your album
Okay.
and collaborate with someone
Mm-hmm.
that you haven't collaborated before with,
Oh, okay.
who would it be?
Well, because, see, I want to answer that two ways. There's one person that I haven't worked with that is my dream collaboration, and that's Janet. Janet is a person I'm just hoping some way, somehow, we will do something together.
That'd be amazing.
Now, there is an artist that I've collaborated with before, and I know you said not before, but I have to mention them because we didn't do a video for the song, and we have rocked together on a stage before, but we haven't completed a vision of the song to the video and everything, and that's Chris Brown.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I think that has to happen for the fans.
Do you know what? You guys in the video, I'm just imagining the video. Can you guys imagine the video for that?
I think
That
it'll be
would
Oh,
fun.
Yeah, like the dancing I'm imagining as well. Like that would
Yeah,
be
I think
wicked.
it'll be dope. I think we have, I don't even want to say what the creative idea is, but I have one in my mind. Yeah.
That would be absolutely wicked. In this day and age, there's almost a necessity for people to be a brand. So you can't just kind of release a song and then so you kind of got to have brand Ciara,
For
brand
sure.
China, brand whatever's out there.
Correct.
Do you think that how would you describe people to describe brand Ciara, or how would you describe brand Ciara?
Brand Ciara, well, I can just say to you, my mission, right, is I just hope to show people like myself, because like when I started my dream, I didn't start it when I was like 2 years old. I didn't start it when I was 5. I wasn't raised in the churches, singing. I wasn't trained to do anything that I did, but my dream started, and I know it stops with me. So what you want to do starts and stops with you. Like, you're your biggest obstacle in life. And so I say that to say I hope to be a walking example of what having faith can give you and bring you, and what having hope can bring you, and that you really can achieve whatever it is that you want to do if you believe. Because that is really my testimony in my life. So that obviously is not talking about the technical stuff like the wardrobe, the styling and fashion and makeup and all those endorsements and stuff like that. The core level of who I am as a person, or who I try my best to be, or how I try my best to be, I hope to just be brand to give off that energy. And then of course, I want to do, a beauty endorsement, and I want to do a clothing line, and I want to be a successful businesswoman. So it's just about having the brand Ciara is like just living a great life, and again, I'm not giving you the technical stuff that comes with that, but that's what I want my brand to represent.
That's good, because it's also a feeling as well. It's not just
living a healthy life, and just living your life by your design, and being successful at it. Because sometimes you can want something so bad that you can maybe do something out of desperation, or you can compromise yourself. And I just hope to, I don't ever want to do anything that I look back on and I'm like, man, I wish I didn't do that, or I sacrificed something I shouldn't have sacrificed to get there. I hope to get where I want to be by doing it my way. And I hope to encourage others to know that they can do it their way too. Yeah.
Guys, remember, her album is on pre-order at the moment on iTunes, so make sure you're pre-ordering it, and it's officially out on the 8th of July, and 9th of July worldwide. So make sure you're making that the one album you're getting this year.
Ciara album.
These guys have already got it. Yeah, it's exciting to go.
Yeah, they've already pre-ordered. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, she made a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
that
guys
is
have got
so
all of their merchandise here.
I
for
love
you.
that shirt. That's so cute.
I know we've got.
Oh, they're such a true fan. I love it.
We've got loads of stuff, literally.
Yeah.
Patrick
Patrick Wizard stuff. Yeah. No, I just want to mess with him.
Wait, see.
I'm just staying super turned up later.
From Errol. Errol, are you ready with your question?
Oh, wow.
Are you ready, Arrow?
5 questions for Errol.
Let's see.
You ready for your question, Errol? Yeah?
You can't hear it.
Can you hear me, Errol? Errol? Errol?
Can I ask about the
Baby?
BET Awards if you're not ready?
Can I ask a question, please?
Go for it. Let's go for it.
Hi, C.
Hi, I'm sorry. I thought
He's
he said.
the most energetic.
I thought he
of the
said
group.
honestly. Hi.
He's
See-
the most energetic of the group.
C, do you remember us in January? We met you in Topshop.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. You and your friend, you guys.
Yeah, me.
You were
Yeah.
downstairs. Oh, hi. You guys were downstairs, and I pulled you up to the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so sweet, and you traveled. You had a poster, and you traveled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming to see you tomorrow. We have our tickets. We're gonna be there from first thing in the morning, so we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
I love you. Okay, the question is, you see in the Fantasy Ride era, you when the album came out, the deluxe edition had a bonus content DVD. I was just wondering, and previous with the Evolution album as well, I remember when you taught Promise and Get Up. I was just wondering, with this album, would there be any bonus like DVDs of us seeing you make Ciara the album, like from doing appearances to doing photo shoots to doing live shows to recording sessions, or if there's going to be a DVD where you will teach choreography? Because me and my friend Yara, we're really big on dancing, and you really inspire us to dance. So is that a thing where I've literally know the routines off by heart of this CD?
Yeah, I
So-
remember that.
I
That
would
was
really.
such a fun time. It's so
Yeah.
funny that you say that, because I do have plans to do something for you guys dance-wise. It may not necessarily be there right around the first week of release, but I'm working on that for you guys. So I have that in mind, because that was a really fun time, and I remember teaching you guys the dance moves. And literally, I always tell my team, I'm like, that time period, like every DVD that I had showed you guys the dance moves on were sold the first week. So I'm on top of that. I remember
Okay.
that.
Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you going to be dancing at the BET Awards?
I hope so. I don't know.
Are you going to be there, though, for sure?
He's sliding his questions in.
I
He's
know.
sliding his questions in. He's getting.
What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Now, I know that you're
I
back.
hope to be.
Oh, she slid in. She got it in there. Now, Ciara, I know you're back with Body Party, and you seem to release some out, which is all exciting. But let's take a step back or two.
Okay.
You went away for a bit, and I know that your fans want to know why. Talk us through what happened through that period where you took a break.
You know what? It was a really organic thing for me. Truthfully, it was necessary, because I had to do the label change, and that took time itself, and I didn't want to rush that process. And then also, I feel like I just needed to stop and reflect and like do a recap of things. And I needed to just like, I think that with anything you do in life, sometimes you have to have a moment of reflection. You have to have a moment of pausing. So that's what I did. And I also just lived. I cranked up the whole thing, the idea of like living. And I just needed to do all that stuff.
Talking about the label change, you're now
Yeah.
with LA Reid, who's a very good friend of yours, very
Absolutely.
old friend of yours. You left Drive Records and then went to Epic. What was the reason for the label?
The reason for the label change was, it's so funny, because actually the whole Jive imprint doesn't even it still is there, but the labels, all artists, this happened to me in the beginning of my career. I was at Aristotle, and then myself, Outkast, and Pink, and a few other artists that were on Aristotle, we all had to go to Jive by way of The Uncontrollable. So this time period, it was kind of like me and my creative relationship with the system just kind of ran its course. And it only felt right to be able to, it only felt right to kind of say we've done the best we can together, and now it's time to, take on a new journey, a new chapter. And so that was really what it was about. And I was very fortunate that I was actually given a shot to go to a new place, because a lot of times artists don't get, when you ask for that, you don't get that. And I was very lucky that my old CEO allowed me to go and do that. And yeah, it all worked itself out. I've learned, what have I learned from that transition? Interesting. Maybe I've just learned that, like, again, if you have faith you know, things can work out how you want them to. I've also learned that you have to be persistent with what you believe in, and you have to be persistent with your dreams. Like, you can't give up. And it's also part of business, just to be quite frank and honest. Like, business, there's change. Business, you have change, you know, and it's all about how you adjust and adapt to change.
I believe we have another question from Errol.
Yes.
Errol, are we ready now? Yara? Maybe Yara?
Yes.
Yara?
Yes.
Yara.
Maybe
ready.
that's what it was.
Yara's the shy one out of the group. So I'm
Hi,
trying to get
Yara.
Hi.
Yara, she's very shy, see, so let's try and get her out of her shell.
What's up?
Yes. Will we get the One Woman Army clothes?
Will you get the One Woman Army clothes?
Yes.
The hoodies.
I'm working
The
on,
hoodies and the beanie hats.
I'm working on a few things for you guys. So, stay tuned. I know you guys hate when I
No,
say
don't
that.
say that, please.
I know, see? You guys fuss at me. Why she always saying stay tuned? But
See, you know we love you.
I know, I love you guys too. Yeah, I don't want to tell you anything wrong, but there are cool things. There are cool few things coming. How about that?
Is there a
Well,
chance?
Is it going to be available in
There's
UK?
definitely a great chance, love.
Will be available in UK?
There's definitely a great chance.
Is there a great chance for a video from I'm Out?
There is definitely a chance.
Are you gonna be twerking in the video like the? I want to see the.
Well, you know, I'm just saying. I'm actually in the process of finishing up the edit on I'm Out, so
Oh.
I can't wait. I can't wait. No, stop, get it, lit. No, slam. I can't wait though. I'm excited.
You did that.
He's so silly. He said, "You did that."
You did that. She needs.
Yes. You guys are silly. See, my fans are awesome. They're crazy. I think my fans are silly, crazy, cool, all that.
We love you.
I love you guys.
So touching base on Nicki Minaj, it's not the only track on the album you actually collaborate with her with.
Yeah.
What's the other track that you do with her on?
Yeah, she's on my other song called Living It Up. Yeah, she hopped on that record and I mean, she killed it. Like, I put on Twitter when she did I'm Out verse, I was like, Murder was the verse that she gave me. She did, it was a double homicide on my album. Yeah, she did her work, so it's really dope. Yeah, and it's very positive. It's a very positive song. You know, and it's just nothing but great. It's just nothing but sweet love between she and I. Oh, my phone is going off. Whoops. Thanks. Press the red button. Sorry.
Everyone's allowed. See?
Yeah. Whoops. I was fussing at you guys. That was my alarm, okay? I was not sitting on the whole time, okay?
It's okay.
Yeah.
We forgive you. What's one thing that you would say that you've learned through this whole process of music?
It's 22 hours.
The one thing that I've learned throughout the music process in the industry. Can you expound more? Like,
Expand.
what process? Yeah.
Just the process of being in it. Since you've stepped in it to now, what would you say there's one thing that you've learned?
You gotta be tough. Yeah, you gotta be really tough. You gotta be, you know, there's moments where you'll be let down. There's moments when you'll make a mistake, you know, and then you just learn, like, those things that also help you and make you stronger. And they also define, you know, they also play a big part of your character, you know, and how you grow. So yeah, you gotta be strong, you gotta be tough, but also you have to have fun and you have to live your life. And I keep saying, you have to live it up. I keep saying that over and over because as simple as the saying is live your life, or you know, living it up is so important. And I really feel like for myself, like, I wake up every day knowing that I'm doing what I love to do, and I wake up, there's no greater feeling than knowing that I'm doing it my way, which I know I said earlier, but it's so true.
The industry anyway, but
Absolutely.
you're doing well anyway, so high
Thank
five
you.
to that.
Thank you.
Can I ask one more question, please?
Have we got Nathan?
Oh yeah, you go first. Sorry. Can I just do one after that? Can I do one after this? The girl who's going to speak now.
Yeah,
I'll just ask one.
Yeah, we've got one more fan question today.
Okay.
One more fan question to go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so we saw you in the game, this new season of the game. Can we expect any more acting roles from you? Because you looked hot in that.
Of course. Thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely am planning to do more television roles, more film roles, all that good stuff. I love it. I really have fun. It's a really cool challenge. So definitely.
Yeah. So what else can we expect from you in the future? Obviously, we know like you've got the new single coming out, everything else, but what more can we expect from Ciara?
Well, if I look into my crystal ball of my future, you know what? A fun experience, and just us getting to bond more, between myself and my fans and you with you guys, being able to just do more cool things. That's one of my goals. I want for you guys to have the most tangible experience that you can have with me as an artist and also with my project. And yeah, more films, fashion.
Are you going on a world tour?
Definitely have plans to.
Okay. When will we find out about that?
Yeah.
Huh?
When will we find out about that?
What?
How will they find out more about that?
Oh, well, you guys know where you're going to find out about it.
Are you doing meet and
My
greet?
Twitter page, my Instagram.
Are you doing meet and greets?
Of course I am. I'm definitely going to do meet and greets. I need to be able to touch you guys. I need to be able to feel. I got to feel the love.
See, can I ask you one more question, please? There's one more question.
Yes, you can.
Okay, as a big fan, I know since when you've dropped. I've known you've been in the industry because I remember you used to do a lot of stuff with Tricky and the Dream, like before you actually. And I remember you from ATL, that the four male R&B group. I remember you being in their video, and I remember seeing you from then. And then the next year, my last year of primary school, I saw you in Goodies, and I fell in love with you since then. But I remember Goodies came out September 28th, 2004. Next year will be 10 years in the game for you officially. So will we get a special like 10-year anniversary like show or album, like EP or a concert or a song or something like? Because I know it'll be 10 years for you.
I think you are helping create the idea.
That's good. I like it.
I like that. I'm down with that.
That would just be epic because you've been here for like 10 years in like to the world, and I just think it'll be very special because through all you've gone through, you're still here, and that's why C Squad, we're just gonna love you forever because you never gave up. It wasn't always bright, but you never gave up, and you just inspire us for us to never give up in life. So we just love you for that.
That is so sweet. Seriously.
We're almost running out of time, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
But wait, I just want to say to him, no, that was really, really, really sweet of you, and I have plans to do something great for you guys because you guys have been the reason why I still stand, and you guys are really a big part, more than you know, a big part of the inspiration of why I continue to do this and I continue to have love for it. So thank you so much for that. That was really sweet of you.
You're welcome.
We must have
anytime.
our 10-year anniversary. Okay.
We
will
have
post
to.
to that. Okay.
have to.
Yeah. But thank you so much. Thank you.
Ciara, it has been fun. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for coming down to London.
Thank you.
You're performing tomorrow. Have an amazing.
See you tomorrow, see.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Take it. We're ready.
I'll see you. Bye.
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 Bye, see. Love you.
Love you.
You follow Ciara
Yeah, that's how we twerk.
on Google Plus and on our circles. Make sure you're hitting her up. And just thank you to tuning in. It's been amazing. This has been That Great TV. I'm Tanya DeVoe. This is Ciara. And it's been fun. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye, Steve. Oh my god.
Oh god.
That was wicked. That was wicked.
That